What's up, guys? It's the UMB Universe, and this is going to be MLP Episode 10. I don't know the title, so we're just going to get started into it, but first of all, let me just let you guys know something right quick. This time, this is not my fault this video is late. In fact, this video would have been out as soon as a new episode came in, but a certain somebody named Goat, just in case you don't know that his name is Goat, he's also named Josh, he's the guy that sits on me, I think, the right side of me during our group reaction videos, but he messed up his sleep schedule so much that he now takes up this space of where I do videos most of the time, and it's very annoying. However, it's his sleep schedule, it's his life. I cannot tell him to get up when he's asleep. I mean, I'm a nice person that way. However, it doesn't mean it does not bother me. So, let's just get that straight. The only reason why this video is late, this one in particular, is because of him. So don't blame me this time. Here's the thing, I don't think any of y'all ever blame me for being late. In fact, you always encourage me to not rush these things because you actually care about my well-being, and I appreciate that. Anyway, we're just gonna get started. Anyway, awkward moments aside, let's go. 3, 2, 1, now. What's up?
I can't believe it either. The map has never called me before.
I didn't know it even knew your signature.
That's not why she looks like that.
I think it's because it gotta go to Camelot.
Actually, it is. Well, it's that and the fact that you're being called to the royal palace.
The palace, right?
An Equestria could be going on there. Do you want me to come with you? No, I shouldn't. The map just called you for a reason.
Really? Oh, right.
Well, maybe it's a mistake. Not because of you, because it's never called just one of us before.
That is true. This always used to be a
Also
group
wasn't nervous
thing.
before, but now don't worry.
Hey, but cool, it knows you.
Something small, like maybe the cooks are fighting over who has the best butternut squash soup, or the royal hairdressers are fighting over a comb.
Or maybe the sisters are having a spat with one another, and one of them is about to throw another one into a certain moon. Who knows?
They would never fight again.
There you go. It's funny because it happened.
So the map sent you to solve a friendship problem?
Yes, princess.
Well, there's nothing wrong here, right, sister?
No.
Sister?
Everything's perfect as usual, sister.
Whoa! 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 This episode is already going out so well. If it's one thing I've always wanted in MLP, and I think you guys can find one of my old videos, me saying my hopes and dreams of future things. I wanted to see an episode solely based around Celestia and Luna together. While we do have Starlight Glimmer in here, considering this episode is going to be based around those three, it's going to be great. And the fact that it's a little spat between the two is also great. Oh man, this is going to be great. Oh, and I was just about to say the last episode was going to be my favorite episode, but this is already having the potential to be the best episode. No.
Twilight?
What?
Is that you?
What?
How are you here?
What?
I'm not. I'm still home. It's an easy spell. I'll show you later. Anyway, enough about me.
What?
I'll check on you, not in a meddling kind of way, in a friendly how's it going kind of way. So, how's it going?
What?
Not great. I think the problem might be between Celestia and Luna. Oh no, that's terrible. I mean,
It's not that bad.
what makes you say that?
Maybe. You know, it's just two immortal
How
gods
something's
just kind of having a spat.
wrong.
Who cares?
Tell something's definitely wrong. No. That's basically what the princesses did when I said there was a friendship problem.
Yeah, and then they
I mean,
shifted
they
their ass.
did it more, regally.
Yeah,
I wish I could
regally.
help you, but I can't. Both for map reasons and because I have no idea. This is big! Like, really big!
For some reason, I can see a lot of fan art already existing because of this.
Or listen to music. Comforting, right?
What are you doing? What kind of spell is this? You can just project yourself on something random and then be
So
what?
much for breakfast, princess. I can't believe you cook it yourself.
Of course, Starlight. I really enjoy doing it. It's a small way to say I care.
It's so duh. That's such a presidential thing to say.
Join us? Too tired.
But it is daytime, so
Excuse me.
states. I mean, she sleeps during the day.
Really hard on her.
Perhaps, but she is like this every morning.
Oh, this is great. Oh wow. Don't tell me what this is like.
Luna may be hurting her sister's feelings
A little
without
bit.
even realizing it.
Poor Celestia. That's so sweet that she makes her sister pancakes every morning.
She's your mentor. I think you might be biased.
Thank you. I was about to say biased much.
Nothing yet.
I mean, I would be biased against Luna and how hardworking she is.
Princess Luna's waiting for you, miss.
Do any of you not have a graspy voice? Like,
Good luck, Starlight.
you have to explain that.
Luna, you do this every night?
Lavender's calming scent is known to aid dreamers in achieving a restorative sleep.
That's so thoughtful.
I try my best to make sure the ponies in this castle sleep peacefully.
That's nice.
And so then I said, touring, more like boring.
You really are a card.
I'm not a card, I'm a
But
pony.
as always, my sister is too busy having fun with dignitary ponies to acknowledge anything I do.
You skipped one, Luna. You skipped.
So, both princesses are hurting each other without realizing it. And instead of talking about it, they're just getting colder and more distant.
It's siblings for you.
Celestia and Luna, so it's not like you can just confront them.
Well,
Actually,
you
that's
can.
exactly what I was gonna do.
Because, you know, it's Starlight. She's not like you.
I mean, you do whatever you think is best.
And she thinks this is
your
best.
mission.
Gee, thanks for believing in me, Twilight.
I do, but the last time the princesses fought, Luna turned into Nightmare Moon, and Princess Celestia had to banish her for 1,000 years.
Seriously, what is up with you characters and always bringing up the dark, horrible past of your other characters? All the time.
Sorry, it's just, you said princesses and aren't the best in the same sentence, and it's making me nervous.
Well, is it because you're a princess too? Or is it because, you know,
Am I?
you're only
No.
specifically two others?
Wow, I almost feel bad eating this. It's adorable.
It is.
Like I said, I enjoy this part.
The fact that she's been here for 2 days already, it's already like, eh. Or is it a day and a half?
Princess Luna, right.
As you both know, the map sent me here for a reason, and I think I found out what it is.
Really? Oh, that is
Low steadying
wonderful,
hey
Starlight.
I've ever heard any character say ever.
You two.
Excuse
Beg
me. Your pardon?
I think you're accidentally hurting each other's feelings without realizing it.
This is a little scary, I have to admit.
Princess Celestia,
Like,
does it
no joke.
bother you that Luna never notices the wonderful breakfast that you prepare for her?
Yes, it does.
Princess Luna.
The faces
tell
Luna's getting
Celestia
these
how you
episodes.
feel about the
Tired-
fact that she
tired characters are the best
acknowledges the work
characters.
you put into lining the hallway with lavender every night. It's not the best feeling.
It's not like I do it for her, Baka.
I'm sorry, I never noticed that you make fruit faces on pancakes. But nights are long for me. You might be a morning pony, but I am half asleep.
You think I don't get tired? I'm exhausted. Oh, I apologize for not noticing flowers in a wall sconce. But by the time I get to retire for the night, I can barely see straight.
This is great.
Even so, I still make an effort to smile.
Oh,
Why
God.
was so hard?
I'm sure that's not what Princess Luna meant to say.
Well,
Is that what
it does take less
exhausts
joy
you?
to smile than to
Being
frown.
adored by every
Apparently.
And you have it so much worse, do you? You spend your evenings flitting around giving ponies lovely dreams. Oh, it sounds just awful.
Ah!
I feel like we should step
My
up.
perspective, my cognition
Don't
toward
presume
at
to
least
know what it is like to go in
Celestia.
the dream room. And yet you know exactly what it's like to be me? Oh, please.
Oh God. Whoa. Bro, what? She just switched her shit.
There. Now you'll know exactly what it's like to be each other.
Walk a mile in my cutie mark, apparently. This is what this episode should be called.
What have you done?
You just
I went
warped
with
gods.
Get our cutie marks back this instant.
My apologies, Your Majesty.
Ah.
I can't, even if I wanted to. This spell lasts 24 hours. It may have been extreme, but I think it's still a good idea.
Whoa.
What?
She has a lot
You said it
of
yourself.
brass,
Neither of you
gigantic
believes
ones
how
to do
hard it is
this.
to be you. So this is your chance to prove it.
This is the equivalent of walking up to the president and vice president and just ripping off their suit and ties and just switching them on each other, being like,
I haven't had an easy day
go on.
in, well, ever. But now I get to sleep, and tonight will be a breeze. All right, Starlight Glimmer, we will do this.
Good choice. Not that you had one. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Please, this is dangerous. I'm surprised you haven't had a heart attack.
Cutie marks? The actual princess's cutie marks?
I thought we moved past this.
No.
It was the right call. I hope.
This usually works in the movies.
You okay in there?
I'm good. Just, reading an exciting book.
Oh my god.
He's gonna think I'm nuts.
He's not the only one.
Yeah, you go in there. Because clearly you cannot actually move amongst that.
I assure you, I am more than capable of handling all of Celestia's duties.
Your son, that son butt of yours, just doesn't fit. Oh god.
So, what is first on my dear sister's to-do list?
Well,
It says you have a few public appearances. Store openings, judging the Royal Rose contest, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, I knew today would be easy, but I didn't think it would be that easy.
yeah, you prepare yourself, Luna. You're gonna do some things you're not used to doing. Being out in public all day, waving, smiling, waving. Come on, that's not you. This isn't you. You look so out of place, it hurts. This looks like it's like destroying her inside. Actually, Cam, I'm honestly, I know this to be obvious to what's gonna happen with Luna in this scenario. But however, I want to see Celestia do Luna's job. I find that more intriguing.
Princess Luna unhappy with student fundraiser? But I wasn't unhappy.
You just didn't like to smile that long.
You are scowling.
Not frowning, scowling. It's way worse.
My cheeks hurt. I stopped for 1
The
second.
Master of the Scowl can also confirm this.
Guess smiling all day isn't as easy as you thought?
I like how her
Because of me,
magic-y
the school
stuff
didn't
does
raise
change, so
enough
it does
funds to
pertain
go
to
on
the
their
cutie
field
mark
trip.
too. Huh.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
I know.
That sucks.
But you can't dwell on that now. According to the list, some delegates are about to arrive for a luncheon.
Well then.
You need to dispel rumors of timber wolves in the Whitetail Woods. The nearby towns have been in a state of panic for weeks.
But I have to fix this.
You can't. You need to put on a brave face and help these ponies.
Sort of like that.
It's what Celestia would do.
Yeah.
Hello! Great news!
For some reason,
Timberwolves!
why did the Canterlot voice immediately go into my head as soon as it's like, it's what Celestia would do. It's like, huh, that just reminds me of that one moment where she used her voice to take down a dragon.
My own pace.
Well, your sister doesn't get that luxury. Ready for the town hall?
Oh god.
Glad that's settled.
That only took 3 hours.
That got
Jesus.
Still on for golf.
Oh, absolutely.
You made it
People
to
on a
the
nutshell.
day. Yay.
Yay.
Oh, yes, I'm just going to turn in then. Good night, Starlight.
Good light. That's actually a good one.
Hello, Starlight. I don't know about you, but I feel very well rested.
Oh, prepare yourself, Miss Moonbutt. Prepare yourself.
Did she now? It seems my duties were harder than my sister expected.
My cognition has just been destroyed of you, Celestia. You're way more...
Moon raised.
Whoa.
It's even easier than raising the sun.
Because it's a lot lighter, you could say.
Of course. Every pony's asleep at night. Luna works alone. Oh, but it's nothing I can't handle. All I have
You're
to
a
do is
person
go to
pony.
Equestria, visit the Dream Realm, and
That doesn't make any sense. You're a pony pony.
nightmares.
That doesn't make any more sense.
My list was 3 times as long.
Your arrogantness is so vast.
Talking to yourself, Celestia?
Hey, it's
There's
fine.
no pony else to talk to. Yet, I can talk to ponies in their dreams.
Oh god. Oh my god. I wonder who some of these are for.
Now, to save some ponies from their nightmares, which aren't real, so it shouldn't be too hard, right? Good call, Celestia.
Stop!
And I'm talking to myself.
You're big king, queen of everything.
I care.
No!
This is weird.
Like really big!
Jesus.
Starlight, I'm here now. Tell me what's wrong.
Don't worry, I'm here.
My gut was the wrong call. I was supposed to bring you two closer together, but I've only driven you apart. If you two can't see why you need each other, then
I am back.
Pretty much. Yeah, I wasn't trying to go with this.
Starlight. I know how to handle Nightmare Moon.
Yeah, but you don't have the elements, so...
Can you handle me?
A canon design for Nightmare Celestia, or should I say,
This can't be.
Everyday
You can
Celestia?
turn into Nightmare Moon. You can absolutely turn into me, Daybreaker.
That's good too.
A prettier and more powerful version of you.
Oh God.
I'll never turn into you.
Oh.
Deep inside, you know how powerful you are. You don't need Luna. That's
Whoa.
not true. Even when we were apart, I knew I needed her. Oh, please.
There's a lot of animations online showing that.
Pony, you can do whatever you want.
I love this design.
All you have to do is
My
get
lord.
rid of any pony who stands in your way.
Oh my God.
I never should have banished you to the moon. I should have destroyed you.
Oh my God.
can't do that. Day, night, sun, moon. Equestria needs both of you. Without balance, there's no harmony.
Really going back to that Dragon Ball Z route, huh?
When you can have it all.
You can't get rid of me so easily, sister. Unless you plan on smiling me to smithereens.
Yeah, the very... Oh.
I told you I was more powerful than you.
Here we go.
So much black. We get it. You're sad. I could really use some sun.
She is a harsh burner, you could say. Sick burns all around for the sun goddess. Whoa.
It's all my fault. I never should have gone on this mission. Now Equestria is doomed.
That smile's too wide. It's obviously not real.
That doesn't even... Come on, you could have done better with that.
Why don't you want us to go on our field trip?
I don't.
Whoa, that's...
I do.
That's a kid show. This is a kid show. Kid show. This is a show for kids.
Celestia.
I call BS.
God, you're...
No. What? No.
I've seen a lot, but I haven't seen this before. It's Starlight Glimmers. She's afraid this is what would happen if we continue to fight.
I can see it.
I'm never going with my gut again.
If you don't fix this soon, it could have a grave consequence on Starlight's psyche.
But
Yeah,
magic
that's
is
the whole
powerful.
thing about nightmares.
I thought if we worked together,
I have your magic, remember? It doesn't work in the dream realm. It has to be you.
oh,
Huh.
I can't do this. I was wrong. Your job is so incredibly hard. You have to battle nightmares and work in the darkness and do it all alone. It takes such a brave, strong pony to do what you do.
And that pony is you. I walked a day in your shoes. I thought all you had to do was smile and be adored all the time, but I was wrong. There is so much more to it than that.
Thank you for this episode. Wow, I needed this so much. Hey, that's mean. Why does she think she's more powerful than me?
Don't do this to each other.
In order to defeat Daybreaker, you need only to trust in your strength. as I do.
Wait, how did she know about the name? No, forget it. I guess it's just she's really good thinking about it.
I'm everything you want to be. No, you're not. You are not real, and you will never exist again.
My God. Whoa.
Only because you were here. I
Huh.
don't know how you do this alone.
Oh, this episode.
Did you talk to yourself?
A little.
Is this really happening? Or is this still a dream?
It's as real as it's gonna be.
Welcome back, sister.
Really
I know
tired.
You had a long night, so I made you some pancakes.
Oh,
Okay, thanks.
how nice. They're delicious.
Of course, Celestia being the good cook and Luna being the horrible cook.
I know that.
Like night and day.
They're not. I know you have to be perfect for every pony else, and you do.
I know a fake smile when I see
amazing
one.
job, but you don't have to do it for me.
Sister.
Terrible. I know. Oh, but it means a lot that you tried. I love you, sister.
I love you too.
This is everything I expected it to be and more.
This was real. Oh, or was it not real?
It was
this
as real as it can be.
now and not in my dream? I'm so confused.
Hey.
It's all real. It was the right call, going with your gut.
The map was wise to send you, Starlight. No pony else would have been so bold as to do what you did.
Yeah, unlike somebody we
Nice
know.
way of saying I came dangerously close to messing everything up.
Probably.
It was just what we needed. The experience has made us closer than ever.
Yeah, and then those things go back to your appropriate sides.
I'm not doing this.
Hey, look. That's great.
I believe that one means your mission is complete.
Wow! I can't wait to tell Twilight.
I already know. I mean, I don't know everything. I just got here to bring you your toothbrush.
Of course.
So this is just a friendly visit, not interfering because I was worried. I wasn't. I knew you could do it, and I'm so proud of you. Tell me everything. Start from after I hyperventilated and don't leave out any details.
Twilight, greatest teacher.
Oh, by the way, there's a field trip you need to make happen and a Timberwolf issue you need to address.
What?
Oh, look, there's a sign. You need to turn in.
Whoa. Yeah. Nice. Oh my God. Oh, above all. Whoa. All right. I take back everything I said about the last episode. I mean, like, that episode's trash compared to this episode to me. Look, okay. On a message standpoint, I believe the previous episode with the opinions is way better. All right. The message here is too obvious. It's like, okay. She doesn't respect what she does. She doesn't respect what she does because they haven't walked a mile in their shoes, and that's the entire basis of this episode. Walk a mile in my shoes and then tell me I'm wrong. Okay, that's her thing. It's simplistic. You've seen it many times in many movies and many shows, but how they handled it here with two characters that, my lord, I wished episodes ago for them to get an episode together. And finally, this is it. I've said this before. I wanted an episode with just Luna and Celestia being sisters. It didn't mean they had to be perfect sisters and just love each other and have tea all the time. Though I did mention that. I just wanted them to be sisters, and this is exactly that episode. Sisters fight. Sisters get into confrontation with one another, and they don't really, understand each other on that sort of level until they get this experience. And hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. Just got a friend over, and apparently there's a lot of talking to be done. I have to see if I can try to do this relatively quick, but sorry if I repeat what I said earlier. I kind of forgot. But yes, good episode. Episode in on itself, message-wise, easy, simplistic, pretty simple to understand, unlike the last episode, which had like a lot of like big impact to it because it's like more in our day and age of what we have to learn about opinions. Because usually opinions didn't used to hurt that much, but nowadays it's just like, okay, now you just like you're stabbing me in the heart every single time you talk bad about something that I believe is right, that sort of thing. But this episode, animation, overall feel, the character development, the character interactions, all together make it one of my favorite. not one, the best episode, period, for me. Like there was a lot of episodes that always took like the #1 spot, but I think this one's gonna like cement itself in there for a bit, because I don't think any other episode, with maybe like an episode involving like a Generation 1 character coming back in, because this actually beat the T-Rex based episode with me, because the action in there was while short, still cool because of the concept of that, the setup. You have Nightmare Moon and the Nightmare Moon equivalent of Celestia duking it out with one another, and the Daybreaker is by far like one of the best designed things I've seen in this show. It's great. I love the fiery hairstyle. It's like they took the fiery hair from season 1 where Twilight got ticked off at Pinky and just rolled with that with Celestia. And while I do know there's like MLP comics, and I'm still on the fence on whether or not those are quote unquote canon, because I only count things that are canon in particular lores if they bring it up in the show in itself. So if there are moments where they bring up the adventures that they have in comics in the show, then I will take the comics as canon. But if they don't, I'm only going to stick to this universe, the animated universe, and stick the comic book universe somewhere else, because I do know in a comic book universe there was a moment where they go into like an alternate parallel dimension or something like that, and there's a Celestia that is like a Nightmare Moon type of Celestia. But I don't count that, because I do believe that the designs are different. I haven't seen that design in a while, but I do believe this one is great. Just the overall feel of Celestia, you don't even recognize her. That's one of the good things about it, because while the eyes change, the mane turns into a blazing inferno, and the armor that is placed on it is just all just supposed to be like the opposite of what Celestial wants to be. And that's I'm always been a sucker for characters that have that evilness inside them, like how Jack had Mad Jack, and Jack, who I believe is Mad Jack in season 5 of Samurai Jack. And it was great. Actually, there was a lot of Samurai Jack imagery in this, well, not imagery, well, more like, like vocal tones in this episode. Just like scowl. You know the scowl from Samurai Jack. And you also have like the Mad Jack equivalent to Celestia's Daybreaker. I like that. That's just me trying to put two of my favorite things together. So, yeah. So, all in all, message and tone, message, simple. Tone, animation, character development, character building, and also another great Starlight episode. I mean, there hasn't been a single Starlight episode that I will actually deem as bad. Like, you can argue a lot of different other, like, characters' primary, like, episodes. You can, like, like Spike, for instance. A lot of people don't like a lot of Spike's, episodes, at least when it comes to me going on the internet and finding a lot of people talking about how this Spike episode was bad, and you have some great Spike episodes. You can't really tell me that certain Starlight centric episodes are bad. And this one, along with two of the characters I wanted to see together, finally coming together, just hit the nail around the coffin right there. Making Starlight, again, one of my favorite out of the main 7 or main 8 or whatever you want to call this this group, and making this episode cement itself to being my favorite. So yeah, if we get Grogar in this season, if that hint in that Flurry Heart episode was anything to go off on, the Grogar based episode, which I hope is coming, is gonna be a contender for this, because I want to see what this generation can do with that character, all right, and everything else in between that. So tell me what you think. I'm pretty sure, I haven't read the comments, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, whether it be like in their minds, who enjoy my reactions, were excited for me to see this one, because I honestly have to say this is incredible. Like, bar none. I can already see, how you got those people online that takes like good reactors and put them all in one video and stuff like that, to see epic reactions from multiple different sources, like their own little Brony react sort of deal. I really hope I'm included in that one, because boy, this is one of those what kind of things. I know it was all a nightmare sequence. But like the entire thing was great. I guess if there's one thing I have to complain about, and this is more of a nitpick type of thing, if there is a nitpick, nothing's perfect. So for me, I have to say something about this. I guess I would have preferred having a little bit more time for Celestia to walk around in Luna's shoes. It was more like Luna got like the heat of it, got more moments of what Celestia has to do on her daily basis, while when we get to Celestia, she just goes straight into the bad nightmare with Starlight. If this was like an hour-long special, you could clearly get like the first half being involved Luna going through what Celestia goes through, and then at the final half you get Celestia going what Luna has to go through multiple different people's psyches and their nightmares and having a hard time and noticing being alone is more and more crippling to her, and then you get to the part where she gets into Starlight, and then you got that final confrontation. I could see that if this was a two-parter. This could be a great two-parter, in my opinion, because the ending itself is like more of a two-parter-esque ending when it comes to like villains and stuff. So yeah, all around, things were great. So all that being said, this is Do You Want to Be a Universe. Hope you guys are enjoying these, because I surely am. And hopefully, since school is college is ending this week. This week is my last days of college, and so it should be done. Everything should be out. So hopefully next episode I can just get straight into it, since the only thing that will be hindering my process of getting to that is my job. But that should be just about it. Now, as for personal things, since the reaction's over and the interview's over, there's one thing I gotta say. My storyboard is done. I am posting up a video today, along with this video, telling you about how the storyboard, animatic now that I've done is now complete. It is 4 minutes and 55 seconds long, so rounded up to 5 minutes long. It has a Vocaloid song, Insanity, put into it, and I put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of my blood, a lot of my sweat, and a lot of my tears into it, just so I can make it the best it can be. 460 something panels of just me wanting to do something great with that. And while I did do animations, and some people got to see it do DeviantArt and all that other stuff, this is something I'm actually more proud of, because it just took me a lot longer to do, thought process wise. When it comes to the Din Senpai thing that I did, if you look on my DeviantArt, it took me a while to do that animation wise. However, what I wanted to do structurally was easy. It was really easy. It was just like tedious through all the frame by frame animation. But as for this one, I really wanted to plan out what sequences. It's the longest thing I've done animation wise. Well, even though it's an animatic, animation wise, it's still the longest thing I've done. And I really want to know your feedback and stuff like that. So if you want more information about what you will be expecting to see and stuff that I want you guys to do, look at that video. I'll put a link in the description below with it, if it uploaded before or after this. I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, so this is Do You Want to Be a Universe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.